Are you ready to get the scoop? I couldn't resist the pun. Walmart just dropped a whole bunch of pieces from their scoop and free assembly collections, and I cannot tell you how quickly I pulled this together because I don't want you to miss out. I ordered on Wednesday, the pieces arrived on a Thursday, I'm filming on a Friday, planning on editing on Saturday, and hopefully you are watching this on Sunday. There is a lot here. We're also going to talk about some pieces that haven't quite yet arrived, some things I passed on, and for those of you who've been asking for some affordable summer beauty products, I've got those coming too. Stay tuned to the end for the beauty segment. Let's start with clothing. For outfit number one, we're starting off with the most beautiful green dress. It's a mixed texture dress, so the top is 100% cotton and it's a knit sweater material. The straps are really nice and wide, so perfect for bra straps. Everything is covered. It's a square neckline, which I think is really, really flattering. And then the skirt is 91% cotton. It also comes in black, but I thought this green was irresistible. There are side pockets. There's inverted pleats on the skirt, so a lot of really pretty movement, and the scalloped eyelet hem is so pretty, and this whole thing looks like it should be coming from a boutique or from Anthropologie. It is $36. And then with the dress, I also picked up this pair of shoes. I asked you in an earlier video, do you want me to call out the shoes as I share them in the outfits? And the majority of you said yes. So this is also from Scoop, and I can never pronounce this. Paillette, kind of like a sequin. They're so fun. They also come in a red, pink, and a dark brown. Obviously, I picked them up in the white. And like every Walmart shoe, whatever line it comes from, it has the memory foam insole, so really comfortable. They're not shimmery like a sequin. They're more like a patent leather. They don't go back and forth, but they're a really fun, very affordable shoe for summer. Outfit number two is the one dress that does not have pockets, but I think that is appropriate for this one. And for those of you who've been asking for affordable wedding guest dresses, this one is $36, and I think it's absolutely appropriate. It also comes in a mostly bright pink floral and then another floral with a black background. So different color options. I really like this sunny yellow. It's a little bit different than the buttercup yellow we've been seeing a lot. This particular silhouette, or the skirt specifically, is called a Godet dress. And yes, I Googled how to pronounce that correctly. The Godet part means that it's fitted throughout the torso and into the hips. And then because of the more triangular seams sewn into the skirt, there's almost like a mermaid effect. A lot of movement in the bottom of the skirt without adding bulk to the torso and the hips. It's so pretty. Now this one's 100% rayon, which I think is completely appropriate because this is supposed to look like a nicer dress and like a silkier material that you would wear for an evening out. And so I think a cotton or even a linen dress would be a little too casual for where this is leaning. It also happens to be bra friendly. It does dip in the front into a V and in the back as well. It comes in sizes 0 through 26W, so very size inclusive. I'm sharing my sizing not to be like, woo, I'm this size. I am the stand-in for you. So I do the shopping for you. I do the modeling. You get to decide if you like it or not for you, and based on how it fits on me and my sizing, what size you should order. Because even though Walmart has pretty easy returns, I've returned a few things over the years, isn't what we want to just get it right the first time and not have to bother. And I shouldn't have to say this, but I will. This is not sponsored. This is just me going crazy because Walmart dropped some new releases. All right, let's get to outfit number 3. This one is another very appropriate dress for a wedding or some dressier occasion. Now this one they're calling faux silk, and stay tuned because they actually are releasing 100% real silk pieces. We'll talk about that in a minute. This is a viscose poly blend. It has a sheen to it, not shiny, but a sheen like silk. It's so pretty. This is more of that buttercup yellow. I don't know if the color is really showing up true to life on camera because it's reflecting the light right back at the camera lens, so the camera was having a little bit of issue here. It has such beautiful details. The ones you can see, that scalloped seaming running down the front sides of the dress are so unique. They're very beautiful. The details you can't see on the straps, on the underside of the straps, it has the little hook and snap so that you can snap your bra straps into place. This is regular bra friendly so that they don't scooch down, the dress stays situated. This one actually has pockets, which may annoy some of you. It does also come in black and white. So the black and the yellow would be really pretty for maybe a less formal wedding or a rehearsal dinner. And if you get it in white, it would be really nice to wear if you're the bride for a rehearsal dinner or an extremely casual wedding. Or you could just wear it to a nice dinner with your husband, which is most likely where I will be wearing it. I have one more dress to share with you. This one is super casual, and I feel like I may have ordered this dress last year and then given it away at the end of the season. This is from Time and True. It's their double cloth line, which if you're new here, my favorite line that Time and True puts out. It's essentially gauze. It's 100% cotton. It's very wrinkle resistant. It's very light and airy. It is just the perfect material for summer. I love this color. They're calling it Raspberry Rave. It also comes in a bright green, and it was a really tough decision. What color do I buy? I like that it has a corded belt at the natural waist, but then it has a bit of a dropped waist and then a little bit of a flare down to the hemline. So you get the benefits of the figure flattering drop waist and some definition around your natural waist. And I like the corded belt. I don't often love a belt that comes with the dress, but this one looks a little more elevated, less cheap than a lot of those can. This is the perfect throw on and go dress. You don't have to fuss with it. It probably won't need to be ironed or steamed, and the brighter colors will just brighten up your face, especially if you don't want to bother with makeup that day. I love this. And it has pockets. Okay, let's step away from the dresses and let's talk about some just individual pieces to wear with pants. I think I've made it very clear, this is the year I'm looking for more going out tops. Am I going out more? I'm trying. This one is a one shoulder top, which is a departure for me because I keep going on and on about bra friendly. And I guess I need to specify a traditional two-strap bra friendly. And for this top and a few others that you're gonna see, I'm wearing a strapless bra from a brand I've been ordering from for years. I went with a newer one, so I'll link it below. And if we've gotten this far in the video and you still don't already know, the links will be in all the usual places underneath my video where it shows more. We expand the text. That's the traditional description box. The easiest place is in the pinned comment. Everything's listed. The shoes, everything that you see me wearing will be listed there. And then if it's on the YouTube shopping platform, you can tap here and then there's pictures below as well. So lots of places to find the links, but if you still can't find one, just ask me in the comments and I'll do what I can. So let's talk about that strapless bra for a minute. It's the Wacoal red carpet, I think, bra. That's my go-to strapless bra. This is the same, well, I'm pointing like you can see the bra. You're not gonna see the bra. It's a strapless bra, but this one's more of a push-up style, which is not what I was looking for. What I was looking for is that it has a deeper V. So if you're wearing something that needs strapless, but also kind of dips low in the front, this one is very effective. And I would say the sizing is definitely the same. But back to this one shoulder knit top. I usually don't go for this kind of style, but I decided let's step out of the comfort zone a little bit. This is a sweater material. I mean, it has a heavy, chunky knit. It's not hot. It's almost 100% cotton. The part that's not are those metallic gold threads that you're seeing running throughout the sweater. And then I decided to just make it easy. When in doubt, pair with a pair of black pants. So I went with black linen pants that you've seen many, many times already this season. The top itself is longer than it looks. I just rolled the hem under to make it look like it was tucked in because I just didn't want to bother. You absolutely can. Or you can unroll it and wear it full length if it looks better on you that way. For outfit number 6, definitely needed a strapless bra on this one. I am disappointed with this top. Just for me personally, I think it's gonna work for a lot of you, so let me explain why. Like I said, I'm the stand-in. Let me tell you why something doesn't work for me and why it probably will work for most of you. So first, let me tell you what it is. It's from Scoop. It's their square neck crochet cotton tank top. So square across the top, 100% cotton, fully lined on the inside. The lining is not cotton. Also comes in white. This part, all great. It looks so expensive. It absolutely looks like something I recently ordered from Anthropologie. It looks like a lot of things I've seen on Nordstrom's website. The problem for me is that I'm a bit on the shorter torso side. And these straps are definitely designed for someone with a more normal length torso. As long as you're not a short torsoed girl, I think this is gonna be great for you. It's so pretty. It's really, really looks like something that came from anywhere other than Walmart, and it's $22. I do wanna also mention the pants. They are not from Walmart. In fact, I very rarely paired any of the pieces you're seeing with other things from Walmart. I just grab stuff out of my closet because I want you to see that Walmart pieces, while very budget friendly, go very well with pieces that are not. These are the Travis Mathew Everyday Ankle Pants. I've shared these over and over for years and years and years. I also have them in white. They are cropped, and if you go to the website, it looks very cropped on the model. I'm not a model and I'm not model height, so at 5'4", they're just a little bit cropped. They're the perfect summer length. They're very stretchy. They're extremely soft. They don't wrinkle. They are the perfect spring, summer, and fall pant. They're probably a little bit too lightweight for winter anywhere other than, say, Florida, but fantastic here 3 seasons out of the year. And for outfit number 7, you're actually seeing another Travis Mathew piece. That's the top there. It's like a little V-neck, but it's super, super soft. Very similar to Air Essentials from Spanx. Also similar to the scuba knit fabric from Scoop, just at a slightly higher price point. It also comes in white, but the standout here is this beautiful, they're calling it a midi skirt, closer to a maxi skirt on me. It only comes in this one pink shade, and the pink shade on the website is called Tickled Pink. How adorable is that? It's a pull-on style, the embroidery across the bottom. It's so pretty. Again, another thing that looks like almost Farm Rio inspired, something from Anthropologie. Love that it's a pull-on style with a drawstring waist so you can really adjust it, make sure it fits. It does have side seam pockets. As far as how I put this together, I love navy and pink together. I think it's fun. It's a little bit unexpected than the easy, which would be a white tee or a white tank and some slides, which is probably the way I would wear it most of the time, but I thought I'd have a little bit of fun and show you a different color pairing. Outfit number 8, and honestly number 9, hang in there, you'll see what I'm talking about. The focus is this one from Scoop. It's a tie strap ruffle knit tank. And this is perfect because I can adjust to make the straps as long or short as I need them. Also, if for some reason I wanted it to be a more crop style, which I do not, but I could do so by shortening the straps, and as long as it doesn't get too low, I can make the straps a little bit longer, making the top itself a little bit longer, a little more coverage. Either way, this is really fun. This one is not natural materials. It's 100% polyester. It feels like 100% cotton, which is why I don't care that it's not a natural fabric. It's super, super soft, and it also comes in black, which would make this a really fun going out top. And I just paired it with these linen pants that, again, you've seen me wear them year over year from Anthropologie. They are the Colette style, which I have in jeans, I have in corduroys, I have in linen. Once you find something that works and you know it fits, you can just keep ordering it every time, for me, every time they go on sale. In fact, I wore these pants with another Walmart top just last week to go to dinner. So as you can see, Anthropologie and Walmart, they work very well together. And then technically this is still the same outfit, but we're gonna call this number 9, this Scoop Peplum Trucker Jacket. This is such a fun jacket. It's 55% linen, 45% cotton. So it's great to throw on. I was thinking more like over a dress, but if you're wearing strapless or skinny straps and you go somewhere chilly, great to throw over inside a restaurant or something like that. It runs huge. I'm wearing it in the extra small, and you can see that it's roomy. It goes all the way up to 4X as well, and it also comes in an off-white if you would prefer that. I love a soft olive. I just feel like it's more like a sage green. It just goes with so many things. Either way, I love the peplum style part of it. I think that it's so pretty, it's so soft, it's so feminine, but I would say there's definitely room to size down if that's an option for you. Now, there are a few things that I still want to order, but they were going to take a little bit longer to get here, and if I waited for them to come in, they may be sold out. So let me talk about a few things I don't have, but I'll pop in the picture. I mentioned that Walmart is now showing some 100% silk pieces, and these are so brand new on the website that they threw them up without all the sizing available. So it's showing sold out in a lot of the sizing as I'm filming this, but past experience with Walmart shows that as it actually becomes available, all the sizes will fill up. So put this on your radar. This is a silk knee-length dress. Comes in a few different colors and patterns, but this one is screaming Lily Pulitzer, except it's a Walmart price. I mean, this is unbelievable. It comes in sizes extra small through 4X, and I am so excited for this one. Also, you know I love chambray. It goes with everything. I have an insane collection of chambray shirts, chambray dresses. Let's add another one to the list. This one's from Free Assembly. It's a more classic sleeveless dress. It's just a nice, pretty, easy dress for summer, $36, the same nice size range. I just had to throw that in there. And then this last one, you're gonna need the strapless bra for this. This one's from Free Assembly. It's an embroidered cotton dress with 100% cotton. It has side pockets, that gorgeous embroidery across the bodice and the hemline. Again, something that looks like it's a boutique style, something from Anthropologie. It comes in white with black embroidery, but I love the blue with the darker blue embroidery on it. All those blue tones are so pretty. It is $40. Now, not everything at Walmart is wonderful. That should go without saying. I tend to focus on the positive here, but I wanted to point out a few of the pieces I immediately passed on and explain why. So first, let's talk about these linen cotton blend cargo barrel pants. So this one gave me pause because I do love the color. I like the length. I love the material. The barrel part, I'm not as hung up about because sometimes it looks more like a tapered pant, which is fine. It's just those cargo pockets on the lower thighs. That's really hard to pull off. You have to have long legs and you have to have thin legs. It was too tricky, so I passed on that one. Next is this midi slip skirt. And I need to point out, I'm still sharing because while I don't think it will work for me, someone watching may think this is exactly what they were looking for. So no judgment, but this one, this midi slip skirt with the lace trim, this is a big trend. And this one I feel is really hard to pull off. To me, and I'm gonna sound very old and dated here, it looks like the slips we bought in the 80s to wear under dresses, because God forbid you see through a skirt and see the silhouette of our legs. I can't get my head around that. I like a silk slip skirt, but adding that lace at the bottom to me just, it doesn't look right and it's hard to pull off and it really has to look expensive and thick and substantial, and I don't feel like this is pulling it off. To me, this just looks like a cheap slip that someone's trying to pull off as a skirt, and I think it's gonna miss the mark. Now this one, number 15, this flowy cotton mini dress, I love that it's 100% cotton, but I think this particular silhouette would be tricky to look good on almost anyone, and the flowy part of it added with a mini skirt, I'm worried that a strong evening breeze is going to blow over my tush. So I passed on that one. And a lot of you, I say I'm shopping for me, but I'm shopping for us. And a lot of you made it really clear you are not into the mini dresses. And then it's pretty, but how do you wear a bra with this? I love the color, but it's absolutely not wearable because it's not just that you would need a strapless bra, but then it dips really low in the armpits. You'd have to just have like the tape with the, that's too much. It's too much effort. There's just so many other really cute things to buy. So if all you need is a little sticky, pasty thing, knock yourself out. But I can't pull that off even myself, and I just passed. However, what I did not pass on are the beauty finds. So I am so excited that Walmart is carrying a lot more higher end stuff, along with obviously a ton of more affordable things. So my go-to, one of my go-tos, I have a couple, but one of my go-to SPFs, SPF 50 Color Science, which is available in all sorts of places, is now also available on Walmart. Very excited about that. And in the summer, I wear the shade Light, as opposed to the winter when I wear the shade Fair. So I'm wearing that today. And then on top of that, I'm wearing a new, well, it's a skin tint. And I've been wearing it for a few days, and my husband's like, what have you done to your skin? It looks incredible. I'm like, L'Oreal. It's the L'Oreal Lumi Le Glow tint, not the Glow Lotion, which I also love. And some days we'll wear over a tinted SPF, and that's it. This gives more coverage. I'm wearing it in the shade 140 Cool. It comes in cool, neutral, and warm tones. So this is my summer shade. I have a glow. I'm not too crazy shiny. It's so pretty. It gives just enough coverage. Actually gives pretty decent coverage. Like all my freckles are covered up my sunspot. So this is fantastic. If you're an oily skin girl though, you're probably gonna hate this. It's very hydrating and it is glowy. To set it, both my under eyes and my whole face, I've been reaching for the L'Oreal Infallible Blurring Powder. This is the loose powder. I have it in translucent. I also have it in the pink. Pink is great for under eye brightening. Most days I can't be bothered to open 2 of these, so I just use this all over my face. It also comes in a translucent medium deep. It's a little bit more tinted, and then a darker pink as well. So they have taken into account darker skin tones. I did pick up a new bronzer because I've been seeing everybody talk about the CoverGirl Skin Enhancer. It's a baked bronzer, and I have it in the lightest shade, which is called Honey Bun, and it works. I think the next shade up has a little more reddish undertone, so I think that would work better to really simulate the look of a suntan. But this is a nice healthy glow. There's not just a lot of definition from the bronzer on me. So if you're fair skinned, this is a fantastic fair skin friendly bronzer, but there are several other shade options if you are not. And then everyone raves about the Milani Baked Blush. I have a few shades that I love. Actually, let me back up because you'll understand why I went for this shade. I went a little crazy with L'Oreal. I'm really liking L'Oreal products. I always have. This is their new, let me read it because it has a long name. L'Oreal Paris True Match Hyaluronic Tinted Cream Balm Blush and Highlight. It's a blush and highlight in one. And I know this looks terrifying. What color are we? This is Cherry Intense. Don't let the name scare you. I mean, I'm still pretty fair skinned and I loaded up on this guy and it just gives the most beautiful, flushed with a bit of a sheen because it's a blush and a highlighter in one. If you loved the Tarte blush in, what's it called? Natural Beauty. It's like coming in from the snow flushed cheek kind of look. This is gonna be perfect on you. So even if you're very fair skinned, don't be afraid of this. Just use a lighter hand. It's fantastic. And then I topped it to set it with this new to me shade in the Milani Baked blush. And this one is called Granita Glow. So it's almost the same exact color as the Balm blush, just set it. So it's really, really pretty. I did finally try the e.l.f. What are these called? What are these called? Liquid Toasted Eyeshadows. So very, very similar to the Armani eye tints. I would say that these dry down a little faster and more smoothly on the lid. And I layered two colors. I will list them. One is Extra Toasted, and I can't remember what the other one is. I have Extra Toasted all over the lid, and then the darker one in the outer and upper third here. These are so lovely. And if you found the Armani tints a little bit drying, I think these are a little bit less so. And then I had to, since I'm like buying all the new drugstore stuff, I just kept going. I got the Maybelline Tubing Mascara. This is the Sky Tube / Sensational Sky Tubes. It's really good. It's really good. It might replace my Tarte Lip Mascara. It might. It's that good. Maybelline just does mascara so, so well. And then for the lips, I've already raved about this one. It's relatively new from L'Oreal. It's their Blur Filler. It's a blurring lip contour. I have it in the shade 601, Worth It. So I lined my lips with this. It's like a thicker roll up. So you can use it as a liner and to fill in, which is what I did. And then I repurchased an oldie but a goodie. Do you remember the L'Oreal Infallible 8-Hour Wear Lip Gloss? I don't know that it really wears for 8 hours, but it is pretty long wearing. I got a 2-pack because it came in a 2-pack and I was too lazy to actually go to the store and pick up just the one. And I got it in the shade Pink Opal, which is what I am wearing right now. So smooth on the lips. It feels so nice. Why did we stop talking about this? I mean, new products are great, but those old classics were classics for a reason. And there are lots of other colors if Pink Opal doesn't do it for you. I may have to expand on my collection because all of my old ones are long expired. And then I just want to give a shout out to my earrings. These are from Walmart. They're from their Time and True line. I have had these for years and years and years, like pre-pandemic. I've had these forever. I think when I bought them, they were $3.88. They have gone up quite a bit, almost double. They're now $5.88, but they are so pretty. I've worn them to formal events. I've worn them to really important occasions. I wear them just to sit down and talk to you at the kitchen table. If you pick up one thing from this video, these earrings are a classic. I always get compliments on them. They are $5.88, my friends. You cannot beat that. So with that, that is my take on the latest drops from Walmart, from Scoop, from Free Assembly, a little bit of sprinkling of Time and True because why not? Let me know if anything caught your eye. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you had fun. Stay tuned. The retailer we're going to focus on next week, it's all about Nordstrom. Until then, I hope you had a great time and I'll see you later. Bye.